Liam, how much do you think this watch cost? Hey, so this is episode 1 of Wishy Washy, and today we got watches. So yeah, okay, we are here. We have episode 1 of Wishy Washy. So just a reminder, what is Wishy Washy in a nutshell? I buy crap things on the internet that may not be crap once you buy them and see what they're like when you finally get them in your hand. So today, I started out with a couple of items from Wish.com. Wish.com, of course, a website where things are mass produced in other countries like China. So they can create stuff in such quantity with little cost to them that just sometimes the shipping alone to the United States is enough to cover the production cost. So if shipping is $3, it actually costs them less than $3 to produce 1 unit. And I think that was the case for this one. I think in the end it was free, just pay shipping. I'll splash that over here somewhere. And as I move along, I'll try to include links to everything that I buy. So if you actually like it, you can check it out yourself, because not everything on there is crap. There are some things that are hard to mess up, but consumer electronics, a little bit more suspect to error. So this first one here that was absolutely free, quote, just pay shipping, is titled the Fashion Sport LED Watches Candy Color Silicone Rubber Touchscreen Digital Watches Waterproof Bracelet Wristwatch. It's a really long exaggerated name, but I suppose when you try to go for the clickbaity titles and put in all the keywords that you can only come up with so many things. So yeah, this one is not going to be too extremely difficult to give you a review on, or to give you my opinion on it, because it really is featureless. It really just comes with what you see on here. It has one button that you push and it shows the time. If you press it again, it will show the date. If you press it again, it shows the seconds. Looks like kind of like a child's toy. In fact, that might be who you would probably buy this for. Probably for like your 9-year-old that just needs a watch and you don't want to break it. Let's talk about breaking it or losing it for a second. This is where I get a little skippy. So the watch connection is nothing but 2 little prongs that connect to 2 little prongs on the other side with a little cheap magnet in between the 2. Not really amazing for holding itself together. Doesn't take a lot of effort to disconnect it, he says as he pushes it a bunch of times. And then, okay, 3rd time's the charm. So, and then the strap itself is connected to the little latch on here by nothing more than just sliding in here like this, and which goes into point 3. If you want to resize this, you have no option but to slide it out, cut it down like with scissors, and then refit it in and hope that you didn't cut too much off. But it is a little stretchy, so I imagine that if you cut it a little bit too much, it would probably still fit. So I don't imagine that it consumes a lot of battery every time you press this button, but I sure hope not. The back end of this, not really going anywhere unless you got a screwdriver, and even then I don't even know what it looks like under there. I'm gonna go grab a screwdriver and find out what this thing looks like underneath.
A few moments later.
I don't even think I have a screwdriver head that's small enough to open this up. So I attempted to actually unscrew the back of this using the smallest possible screwdriver head I could find in my little toolkit for like working on my computer and stuff. Couldn't find a screwdriver head, Phillips head, that's small enough to open this up. So you probably might not have a screwdriver head just sitting around that you can replace the battery on this. So anyway, that's all I have for that one. So admittedly, I unboxed this one a little early. I wanted to do some pre-episode 1 little camera footage testing. Liam, my cat is messing around with stuff. Go upstairs, you little demon. I wonder if I should make this cat like our mascot or something like that. He's not wishy or washy though, so. They called this one the Color LCD Screen ID 115 Plus Smart Bracelet Fitness Tracker Heart Rate Blood Pressure Monitor Smart. The app itself, well, let's talk about that. It is called Yoho Sports, and it doesn't have the most features on it, but it's a watch that costs $9, so I don't really know what kind of features you are expecting to find. Features are simple enough. Press it once, it shows the time and date. Press it again, it shows the pedometer. Press it again, shows how far you've gone in miles. Press it again, it shows how many calories you've burned. Press it again, you got beats per minute. Press it again, you have your blood pressure, which I find sketchy or otherwise. Press it again, you have your battery level, and then you have your MAC address on here. Press it again, it goes back. All the features that are on the watch are pretty much mirrored over here on the application version of it. So the first time you mirror it, you connect it on here, it's going to automatically sync the time and date and everything, so that part's not rocket science. Heart rate, which you can press the little button there to get it going. You got your sleep monitor, which I didn't really get a chance to test. Come up here to the settings, you can set some things like the device, which will do the pairing for you. And I really have to admit, one of the coolest things that's actually on here is pairing it is easier than hell. Hit Bluetooth, turn it on, it automatically finds it, you click it. There's no holding, there's no discovering. I was kind of surprised by that. There's an alarm feature on here that I did test. Simple enough, you probably can figure out how this part works. It's not exactly rocket science. Time and date, I'm just gonna go up 1 minute, gonna hit save. And there it goes. It is vibrating right now. So one major downside of this device is it does not seem to have a speaker. It doesn't have a speaker. So all it can ever do is vibrate. When you have a notification for a phone call or Twitter or WhatsApp or whatever you connect to it, or an alarm, all it's going to do is vibrate. If you're on your cell phone, you can press the button to find the watch if it's missing, but I mean, it's vibrating. It doesn't make any noise, so I don't really know how well, unless it's sitting on a table like this and starts vibrating, where you can hear it like across the apartment. You're probably not. If it's under some pillows or a blanket or something, good luck. So I know what you might be thinking. I really went into some detail on that. I really put it on the camera and then told you about what I thought about it. That's because, you know what? For $9, I really can't turn this down. Does it have sound on it? No. Can you connect it to your phone in more advanced ways, like you press the screen to open up a notification on your phone? No, that doesn't have that. Does it have Fitbit connectivity or anything else like that with the pedometer? That would really be awesome, but no, it doesn't. Now, there was some concern that I'd seen on the internet specifically around the application on here. There were a lot of reviews saying that the device will get super bogged down when the application is installed on there. I didn't experience this. However, I had my girlfriend test the device I was going to let her use it for a day or two to see what she thought about it, and she didn't even make it 4 hours. She got fed up because the application was bogging her phone down beyond belief, and she just couldn't take it anymore. So I suppose a lot of applications like this are free, so it's hard to say super cheap. But something can feel cheap even if it's free. That's weird. They should make a channel on YouTube based around that principle. Does cover a lot of the basic things you might want in a watch. Obviously, it shows the time. Obviously, it has a pedometer that probably works just fine. A pedometer has been around for a long time in smart little watches, so it's kind of hard to mess that up. They say it's waterproof if you want to wear it in the shower. I'm most definitely not going to test that. And I also suppose it would be really great if you just wanted to buy something for like a younger brother, a child of yours, or a friend of yours that is really young and just wants to have a cool little watch they can show to their friends. You can push a button and it shows up and has little vibrating sensors, or lets you know whenever you have a message or something. For kids, that might be pretty cool. An adult, you're probably going to want a little bit more out of a smartwatch than that. You will end up plugging it into a USB device. I'm going to show the stock pictures on here too that have all the little visual explanations, but all you do is you take this little band right here, pull it, and there you go. You have this little piece on here, plugs right into a USB. Charge this. One thing I admittedly was really concerned about this is how cheap it feels, because it's all plastic. There's no metal on this part. And I was really concerned when I was pulling this off that I was just going to snap the thing right off. And I suppose it doesn't use enough power to really drain itself that fast. I don't know what kind of battery it has on here. There's no specifications on it whatsoever. That charging mechanism on there, you know, I have my concerns. I think if I had to do this charging dance once every 2 or 3 days, I think within a month I'm going to end up breaking it. After pairing your phone and watch, click on the Find function of the phone will remind. We'll soon be able to find your cell phone. Despite the crappy instructions, I really can't discourage somebody who has $9 and wants to buy something for their friend, or actually don't buy this for your friend unless you really just want to make them feel like you didn't want to spend a lot of money on them. And the third and final watch I have on here, you know, the box just says Smartwatch. All right, it's got a little Nice little protective kithering. My initial look on this is, hey, this isn't bad. This actually has got some build quality to it. This actually has some weight to it. It is listed as the wireless smartwatch Bluetooth reminder monitor anti-lost camera smartwatch for iOS, Android, PK, Samsung Watch, Huawei watch. My girlfriend has a Huawei phone and I can never pronounce it right, and she corrects me every single time I say it in front of her. She's probably going to watch this and just face palm. And then we have a little USB charging cable thingy majiggy that goes right into the thing. Looks like that's just about standard. So let's get this one charged up and see how it looks, huh? Already just looking through the instructions on here and the things that it can do, I'm starting to think this might actually be somewhat of a quality product too. How much did this cost? Let's look online at the description of this. Cost $9. WhatsApp, sleep timer, remote camera, that's cool, built-in GPS, all right, we'll see how well that works. Message notifications, standalone smartphone. I'm looking at the picture on here though, and it shows that it takes like a micro SIM card. We'll have to test that one out. I'm really curious. Like, this might actually not be the worst thing on earth. And for $9, this one has potential. If everything that it says it does, it actually does. I'm gonna play with this one for a few days. I'm kind of curious about this one. It seems like it's got some features to it. If they took this one, which was $9, and then spent the same amount of money, $9, to make this one, but to make it right, if I can recommend this one to people, there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to recommend this one to people if it does everything that it says it does. But it does supposedly so much that I think we're gonna have to give it a day or two to give it some testing. I'm gonna wear this for the next 24, 48 hours. We'll come back to this one on episode 2, I think. So in review, the fashion sport LED watches, candy color, silicone, rubber, touchscreen, digital watch, waterproof. Can I recommend this one here? You know, not really. Even for free, I can't really recommend this. All it does is show the date and the time. Is it simple? Is it lightweight? Yes. Is it going to fall off like within a few days while you're running? Absolutely, it's gone. This one is definitely a wish wash. Sorry, even for free, you could probably find better ones. As for the color LCD screen ID 115 plus smart bracelet, fitness tracker, heart rate, blood pressure, monitor, smart wristwatch, Bluetooth smartwatch. Can I recommend this one? You know what? For $9, it definitely does everything that it says it's going to do, and there is a little bit of value in it. The pedometer definitely works. Does it connect to other applications that could take better use of your step tracker, sleep tracker, like Fitbit or Samsung Wear or any of those kinds of things? Nope, unfortunately not. That makes it kind of hard to recommend, but you know what? Connects to your smartphone, that's pretty cool. The app it's there at least. It's trash, but it's there. Can I recommend it? Sure, I'll give this one a wish win. For $9, you could do much worse. If this one over here for $9 ends up working out the way it is, it's gonna have a scale for $9 for this one or $9 for this one. It's gonna be, we'll see what happens. So I'll give this one a wish win. This one here, right? There's a button on it you can push to scroll through the display settings. I'm gonna throw this to you.
$30.
You haven't even looked at it yet. Oof. It's got a built-in like pedometer, blood pressure reader, beats per minute reader.
$19.95.
$19.95, okay. And then how much do you think this one is? There's only one button on it and that one's not hard to figure out. Maybe a little cheaper.
$15.99.
$15.99. This one was free on the internet. This one cost $9.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Liam wants to get up.
Yeah. Featured presentation. Thank you. So once again, guys, if you really liked the video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you didn't like the video, you know what to do. I don't really care. Go ahead and hit that dislike button. At least you're being honest. Everything that we showed today, if you go ahead and leave a comment, hit the subscribe button, and you know what? Tell me which one of the items you want between those two watches, and I'll go ahead and ship it your way if you want it. Free of charge to you if you really want it. As for next episode, we'll go ahead and review this other watch, and I probably got a couple other things coming in the mail that we can go ahead and see if we can have some fun with next time. So thank you guys for episode 1 of Wishy Washy. See you next time. By the way, a little preview of next time. This battery charger I bought on here, I think it was only a couple of dollars, and it's actually working out really well. It was listed as 690,000 milliamp hours. That's probably not accurate. Today on Wishy Washy, meow 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 meow. I'm trying to create an internet review channel. I'm not here to review little black kitty cats.